Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm sure by now you've probably heard the name Apex Legends, but if not, it's a new Battle Royale game developed by Respawn Entertainment, aka the people who made Titanfall. More importantly, the people that made MW2 before they left Infinity Ward. Now, I don't know if I was just like out of the loop or what, but I really didn't even hear anything about this game pretty much until the day that it came out. I think that was the plan. They kind of just surprised everyone with it, and I guess you would say that it worked because they got over 10 million players in just 3 days. It definitely helps that the game is free because, of course, people will download it just to try it out when something is free, but pretty much the only marketing I think they've done for it is just pay like every single top streamer on Twitch to stream the game, and honestly, that's a good strategy because you're hitting the exact demographic that you want, as opposed to like, I don't know, for example, you know, we just had the Super Bowl, right? So imagine they ran an ad for this game during the Super Bowl. Probably like 80% of the people watching that don't give a fuck about playing your game, would never even consider playing it. So, you know, it doesn't really help you to do something like that. Whereas with Twitch, you know, you're hitting the international audience as well, and you're already targeting people who are interested in gaming in the first place, right? So anyways, I've played the game myself. I haven't played it that much, so I don't really feel like I'm qualified to give a strong opinion or make a review or anything like that, but I did enjoy the game for the short amount of time that I did play it. It seems good, you know, but you know, we're all kind of noobs right now. No one's really put enough time into it to really know what's wrong with it. You know, give it like a month or so and then people will start complaining about something, I'm sure. But as of right now, people are enjoying it. I definitely do think it has some potential, that's for sure. So I would recommend at least trying it out. You know, it's a free game. You got nothing to lose by downloading it. So, you know, why not give it a shot? But that's not what we're here to talk about today, alright? So this game literally came out on Monday, and I'd say within 48 hours of release, the SJW police were already on the case because now Respawn and EA have both confirmed that yes, 2 of the 8 characters in the game are in fact part of the LGBTQ community. Now, first of all, I cannot believe that you have disrespected this community already with your poor journalism. The correct term is LGBTQ plus, okay? The plus sign is very important. Without the plus sign, you are disrespecting the other 797 genders out there. So you got to make sure to include the plus sign. Now, second of all, pretty much my main and only point for making this video is who cares? Okay, honestly, how many of you guys actually thought about this when playing the game, or playing any game for that matter? Like the first day when I loaded up this game, I was looking through all the characters and the settings and stuff. I was seeing what each of the abilities were for all the characters, you know, analyzing some of the actual gameplay mechanics to see which character I thought I would like to use, right? Not once did it cross my mind when I was looking at these characters like, wait a minute, which one of these guys likes dick? Okay, oh, this guy right here? He likes to ride that dick? Okay, I'm gonna choose him. That's who I want to play with. No, nobody thinks like that, man. I can understand the justification for like single player games and campaign and story driven games. Sure, you can have an LGBTQ plus option for games like that. It makes sense. You're following the character development and stuff. Okay, I understand. That's fine. But this is a multiplayer game. If you read the actual descriptions of what they've said, it's ridiculous. Gibraltar is confirmed to have dedicated his life to helping others after his parents rescued he and his boyfriend from a mudslide while the couple was out joyriding on his father's stolen motorcycle. Okay, well, that's cool. Thanks for the story, but I don't care. Like, I really don't see the relevance. Like, what other information can we get about this character? If you guys didn't know, Gibraltar is about 300 pounds in the game, so can I get his medical records as well? I'd like to see if he has diabetes or any heart issues. I don't want to be running across the map trying to get into the new circle and this dude collapses and has a heart attack because he's fat as fuck. While we're at it, why don't you just throw in his credit score, maybe his religion as well, you know, any other piece of irrelevant information that you can give me, I would love to hear. And then it gets even worse with the other guy. Respawn community manager also confirmed technological tracker Bloodhound, whose real name, age, and home world are unknown is either non-binary or at least non-specified in terms of gender. They don't know the character's real name. They don't know his age, or I guess they don't know its age. They don't know where it's from, but you know what they do know? They know for a fact that it has no specific gender. Like, give me a fucking break, man. This is just so forced. It's so obvious when you actually look at the game. Like, here, let's take a look at all the characters real quick, right? First, we have Bloodhound. This is apparently the non-binary, non-gender specific one, right? Then we have this guy right here. This is the gay one, if you didn't know. And if that wasn't enough, they made sure to make him fat as well. You know, I had to kill two birds with one stone on that one. Next, we have a black girl with red hair. You know, had to check off 3 boxes on this one. Woman, black, and a feminist. Then we got this fucking robot. I don't know. I guess this one doesn't have a gender either. Who knows what the robot is supposed to represent. And then we have your basic white girl. Got to make sure to include that demographic. And then finally, we finish it off with another black girl, except this time she has normal hair. Okay, now you might be wondering, hold on, man, wait a minute. I think they're missing a few key demographics here, right? Well, don't worry. They actually do have straight white male characters in the game, but guess what? You have to buy them, bro. I can't make this shit up. The 2 straight white males that they put in the game, you have to pay for. They are not unlocked. I think you can actually unlock them using in-game currency that you like earn as you play, but it'll take you a long ass time. If you want to unlock them when you first get the game, you have to pay money for the straight white males, bro. Like, I can't make this shit up. It doesn't even make sense, right? Because even if they were doing this so that, you know, people can feel comfortable with their game and relate more to the characters or whatever, they left out the main demographic that plays video games. Straight males. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, it doesn't even make sense. And not to mention, there is 0 black male representation. There is 0 Asian representation whatsoever, male or female. Like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, you're trying to have this wide variety of characters to include everyone, but you're leaving out some pretty big groups of people, you know, if I have to say so myself. Like, this shit ain't adding up, man. That's exactly why doing stuff like this is just so pointless, because, you know, you spent all this time trying to create this diverse group of characters with different backstories and stuff, yet you're still leaving people out. So what was the point? To pander to the 1% of people in the world that actually care? Probably less than 1%. And the crazy part is, the majority of the people who actually care won't even play the game. Like, they just want to complain on Twitter. It's like 35-year-old beluga whales on Twitter who are complaining, but they weren't even going to play the game in the first place. So, like, who cares, man? Like, no actual player that wants to win and is good at the game would give a fuck about this. Like, the only thing we are concerned with when it comes to a game like this is which is the best character gameplay wise. Like, how can I perform the best? That's how I'm gonna pick my character. I'm not picking my character on whether or not he's riding dick. So I just think the whole issue is just really stupid, man. Like, it just shouldn't be a concern when it comes to gaming. You know, there's a time and a place for things like this, and I just don't think your free to play battle royale game is the place to push these agendas or try to promote this stuff, man. It just doesn't make any sense, and it's just so obviously forced into the game that it just kind of turns people off, in my opinion. So that's pretty much it, man. Let me know your guys' opinion in the comments section down below. Also, feel free to give me your opinion on the game. I'm sure a lot of you guys have put more time into the game than I have. I'm definitely planning on playing it a little bit more, but so far, I will say I had fun with it. I think it's an enjoyable game, and I think it has potential. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are not already, follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.
never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.